Hello everyone, happy Earth Day. Today my mission is to share a little slice of light and love to the world, which means I'm going to talk about quantum physics. Specifically the ability to change the frequency of a water molecule with thought alone. Thoughts are this crazy energy that can transcend through all space and time. And they've been shown to drastically change water molecules at their microscopic level. Loving thoughts and words create beautiful fractal images, while the opposite creates the saddest, most mad, or most scared looking blobs you can imagine. So how powerful are our minds really? And how can this be put to good use? Of the many ideas, one of the many ideas could be this. I was listening to a meditation by Deepak Chopra today called The Perfection of Your Body, and the profound message that I received is that when we wish away things in our body, whether it be physical appearance or aches and pains, it can be likened to having a really good friend of ours sitting in front of us and crying. Often, we wouldn't choose to tell them to go away and that they're inconveniencing us. It's more likely that we would choose to offer support and send them love. In this way, we are at least not deepening the pain. We probably will not be able to relieve the pain, but we can make the choice to not to add to our friend's distress. So it's the same story when we're talking about our body. Its pains, its inconveniences, and its burdens. If we choose to send love, choose not to deepen the pain, then we can have a much higher benefit in life. We can change the water molecules. Once we harness the ability to not deepen the pain internally, we can also get better at not deepening the pain externally to the people, plants, and animals in our life. I like to view my body as an extension of the earth, and the earth as an extension of my body. So the story goes on. Scary times in our world, toxic people, toxic swamps, viruses, etc. Let's try to treat these things like they are a great friend who is in need, and fill up the water molecules of ourselves and our loved ones and our world with love and light. So come onto an intentional place, whether it's a mat or a towel or just a floor, and come to an intentional seat. Kind of rock side to side a little bit, wiggle and roll through your shoulders, sway through your spine, slowly and with deep breath, kind of enlivening the cells through your body, being curious about how it all feels. And then make sure that your weight is pressing evenly down into the two sits bones on the bottom of your pelvis. And so this is me not pressing into my sits bones, and this is me pressing into my sits bones. So press into that seat. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down, and then gently close your eyes. Relax the muscles in your face, through your jaw, your neck, and your shoulders. And as you take deep breaths, scan through your body. Notice what sensations are present on the tip of your head. Moving your attention down slightly to the middle band of your head. Notice sensations, whether it be hot or cold or tingly or painful. Notice and breathe. When you do find areas in your body that feel painful or that you often have disapproval for, muster up a little extra love for that area. A little extra acceptance. Continue moving your attention down the bottom of your head, your neck, shoulders, through your arms, wrists, hands, and fingers. Down into your entire torso, front side and back side. Notice and love and accept. And then down into your pelvic floor, your hips, and into your legs, knees, ankles, feet, and toes. Take one more deep breath here. And inhale, reach your arms out to the side and up. Exhale, bring your hands together down at your heart. Inhale, reach out and up again, scooping up love and positive energy. Exhale, bring that down in front of your heart. One more time, inhale, reach out, reach up. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Check in again with your connection, pressing into your sits bones, rising tall through your spine. Take one full breath here. Work your way down to child's pose. Now, depending on the way your body is built and the way your body has changed throughout your lifetime, your knees can be in very different places from the people around you. Some people, with the way their hip structure and their connective tissues work, they like their knees to be touching and then they sink down. Some people like their knees to be about as wide as their mat and then they sink down. And some people like the knees even a little wider than the mat. Find what feels right for you. And walk your hands forward, lower your heart down onto your mat, and take 3 full breaths here, sinking heavy under the weight of gravity, fully connected with the ground. inhale, leave your knees where they are. Shift your hips up and forward, coming onto your hands in this half tabletop. And on your exhale, shift your hips back down, sinking into child's pose. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lower down. This time, inhale, come up onto your hands and knees. Curl your toes under. And exhale, send your hips up towards the sky. Bring your ears in between your arms. First down dog of the practice. Settle into it. Send love and light to your limitations as well as your capabilities. Notice the sensations from the tip of your head all the way up your body to the hips and down your body to the toes. One more full breath here. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, bend your right knee. Bring that leg underneath your body and step the right foot through, scooching it to be in between your hands. Spread through your toes as wide as they'll go. Press strong into both feet. Engage your glutes, your pelvic floor, your whole core. Take one full breath here. Now this may be your full pose today. Remember to send love and light to your limitations. Bring honor and respect into your body. Once you've filled yourself with honor and respect, only then can you send it to other people and to our world. So if with honor and respect, this is your full pose, stay here, breathe here. If this is too much, with honor and respect, bring your back knee down maybe, or find a way to bring this to your capabilities today. If you're not quite at your edge yet, on an inhale with strength in your legs, pressing into your feet, you might rise up. One full breath here. And again, with your glutes, pelvic floor, and legs engaged and strong, maybe inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale. One more full breath here. At the bottom of your exhale, bring your hands back onto your mat. Lower your back knee. And inhale. Maybe rise up and reach up. Bringing your hands together, arching through your back. The crown of your head is reaching behind you. One full breath. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, place those hands down, lift that back leg, and step your right foot back. 2 down dog. stop and notice. And breathe. One more breath here. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Bring your leg underneath your body and step your foot through. Press strong into your feet, spread through your toes. One full breath here, engaged in your glutes and pelvic floor. And inhale, come up. If it's available to you today, bring your hands onto your front leg. Take one breath here. And inhale, reach out to the side and up to the sky. One breath here. Lower your hands onto your mat. Lower your right knee. And maybe lift through your upper body. Maybe reach your arms up, bringing your hands together and arching through your back. Crown of your head reaching behind you. Legs and glutes engaged. One breath. Lower your hands to your mat. Lift your back leg and step your left leg into down dog. Settle in here, spread through your toes. Reach up with your hips, down with your heart, and bring your ears in between your arms. Broaden through your shoulders. And breathe. One more full breath. And on your inhale, roll through your spine forward to the top of a push-up. Exhale, roll through your spine back to down dog. One more time. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, roll back. One breath here. And inhale, bend your knees, look to your hands. And exhale, walk your feet forward towards your hands, planting your feet parallel to each other, hip width apart, toes spread wide, and fold through your upper body. You can bring your hands onto your thighs, your shins, or the floor, wherever they comfortably reach. And breathe. One of my favorite yoga quotes, totally not a yoga quote, but it's so yoga, by Jerry Garcia, is, wherever you go, there you are. That's it. Wherever you go, there you are. So if you're here, that's where you are. Soften your heart into the pose. Send love and light to your pains, your limitations, and where you are able to be. Appreciate the miracle your body does for you every day. Wherever you go, there you are. One more breath here. Inhale, lift halfway up, lengthen through your spine, coming to a flat back as if you could put a glass of water on your back. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reach all the way up, hands to the sky. Exhale, lower your arms down by your sides. Roll through your shoulders. And breathe here. This is Tadasana. This is one of the resting poses in yoga, and the resting poses are just as important, and if not more important, than the engaged poses, because it's when you give your body and your mind time to catch up with what's going on, time to take note of everything, changing and not changing, capable and not quite capable. Spread through your toes as wide as they'll go. Press your feet strong down into your mat. Stand tall through your whole body. This is also anatomical neutral. It's what you'll see on posters of the skeletal structure, the muscular structure, the connective tissue. This is how the person stands, neutral in all of their joints. So the pinkies actually turn in so that they're by your sides, and the thumbs turn out, facing away from your body. And bring your shoulder blades backwards so that your shoulder blades are hugging towards each other onto your back. And then the tops of your shoulders relax down away from your ears. Crown of your head reaching to the sky. Neutral in all of your joints, strong in your feet. 2 more full breaths here to really notice what you feel. Inhale, reach your arms out to the side and up. Exhale, bring your hands together down at your heart. Inhale, reach out and up, scooping up positive energies from all around you. And exhale, hands together, bring that energy to your heart. 1 full breath here. And inhale, bend into your knees. Exhale, swing your right leg out to the side, rainbow your arms up over your head, and set up so that your wrists are just about over your ankles. This is approximately your body's wide stance. Now, it may be different based on your life events and how your connective tissues were formed. Decide what feels right and go there. Turn your left toes to the short side of your mat, and with the idea that your frontal hip bones are going to stay facing forward, but your left knee is going to bend. With this idea, hips forward, left knee bending, decide where your right leg needs to be to best support your body, to best support this iliosacral joint, to best support you not only physically but emotionally. When you approach a pose with utmost honor and respect for your body, the next time you do that pose, you will likely have more space for it. Your nervous system has more allowance for that position. So bring your arms out to the side, palms facing down. Inhale, straighten your legs, reach your arms up, lengthen up through your spine. Frontal hip bones face forward or opposite of your knee. However you're positioned, your frontal hip bones are facing one way, your knee is facing perpendicular to that. Exhale, bend your left knee. Bring your arms out to the side. Look to be sure that they're coming straight out from your shoulder sockets. Scoop your tailbone under so the pelvis might be scooped a little bit backwards. The tailbone might be reaching backwards. And for this pose, we want to tuck that tailbone under. And just so that your left knee isn't collapsing inwards, resist that left knee out towards the pinky toe side of your left foot. Engage your glutes, your whole pelvic floor, your whole core, and maybe look out over your left fingertips and breathe. Inhale, straighten your left leg, reach up, rise up. Exhale, bend your knee, sink into warrior two. Inhale, come up. Exhale, down. One full breath here. Inhale, come up. Turn your feet so that they're parallel with each other. And exhale, hinge at your hips, fold forward. Again, you can bring your hands to your thighs. You can bring your hands to your shins. Or you can bring them to your toes or to the mat in front of you. Find what works for you and breathe there. One more full breath here. And inhale, lift halfway, lengthen through your spine. Again, that place where you could put a glass of water on your back. And exhale, fold. Again, inhale, lift halfway, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift all the way up, reach your hands up. And exhale, bring your arms out to the side, palms facing down. Turn your right toes to the short side of your mat. Other side, warrior two. So frontal hip bones facing perpendicular to that right knee. And with the idea that this knee will bend, decide where your left leg needs to be to best support you. Inhale, straighten your legs, reach up. Exhale. Inhale, bend your right knee. Bring your arms out to each side, straight from those shoulder sockets. Resist towards the pinky toe side of that right foot. Engage glutes, squeeze into your hips. Press into each foot. Maybe look out over those right fingertips. And breathe. Inhale, reach up, rise up. Exhale, sink into Warrior Two. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. One full breath here. Inhale, come up, reach up, turn your feet parallel to each other, and exhale, hinge at your hips, fold forward. Be strong in your feet, intentional all the way up your legs and into your glutes, and then be heavy in your upper body. Feel that upper body pulling equally and gently on both hips. You might even wiggle around, sway a little bit to shake out any extra tension, especially in your neck. And then breathe. One more full breath. And inhale, lift halfway up, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway up. Walk your hands over to your right foot, bending your right knee, slowly lowering down that right side runner's lunge. Allow your left toes to reach up towards the sky. If your right heel does not comfortably reach the ground and you're feeling unstable here, bring a pillow or a blanket or something and put it underneath your right heel. You're bringing the floor closer to your body to more accurately meet yourself where you are. Yoga meets you where you are, as long as you are following your own cues. So bring pillow, blanket, anything. If your body feels like it needs more support here, support that right heel so that you can more easily melt into this pose and become fully aware of what's happening within your body, in every joint, every muscle, every fiber. Two full breaths here. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen through your spine. Start to walk your hands towards the middle, coming up, straightening that right leg, and folding down the middle. One full breath. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, walk your hands over to your left foot, bending that left knee. Allow your right toes to point to the sky. And allow your hips and pelvis, or the bottom of your pelvic floor, to relax down towards the mat. Actually, your hands can be wherever they feel best for you, whether they're inside your knee, one in, one out, wherever. Find what works best in your hip joints and release, melting in with compassion and honor for your body. Two more breaths here. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen through your spine, and start to press into your hands and straighten through that left leg. Exhale, fold down the middle. Shake out tension through your upper body and get heavy under the weight of gravity, and breathe. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift all the way and reach up. Exhale, lower your arms down by your sides. Roll through your shoulders. Take one breath here, heart open to the sky, head reaching straight up. And then turn your toes out slightly so that they can be pointing to the corners of your mat, or whatever angle of your feet with your toes slightly duck-footed. Is that duck-footed? Yeah, duck-footed. So that you're set up for a nice healthy squat in your hips. Inhale, reach your arms out to the side and up. Exhale, bend your knees, tracking them right over where your toes are. Bend your elbows, bringing your shoulder blades together and down away from your ears. Inhale, straighten your legs, reach up through your arms. Exhale, squat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come down. One more time each way. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe one full breath here. And inhale, come up. Exhale, lower your arms. Bring your shoulder blades together. shoulders away from your ears. And inhale, start to heel toe your feet towards each other until you're hip width apart, which that is the frontal hip bones here, not the outsides of your meaty hips here. So feet directly underneath these frontal hip bones, toes spread wide, feet connecting strong into the ground. Roll through your shoulders. Turn your pinkies in towards your thighs, thumbs out. Reach your head up tall and breathe. Relax through your shoulders. Relax the muscles through your face. Two more breaths here. And work your way down onto your mat with your toes curled under. You can't see my toes because Obi's in the way. Toes curled under, spread as wide as they'll go, and then sit back. Now this is a very intense pose. If it's too intense, bring your hands back onto your mat, taking a little bit of that weight off of your feet. Whether your hands are on the mat or whether you're able to sit straight up, focus on the intensity of this pose. It's likely a very intense one, and only you know, your intuition in your body knows whether it's a healthy intensity or a not healthy intensity. So keep your mind focused there, finding that compassion, not wishing away parts of your body, but rather sending love. Choosing not to deepen the pain by telling a painful story about it. By the way, there should be no pain. I realized that might have sounded a little bit like, you're gonna be in pain here, and the pain is great, don't deepen it, but stay in it. No, no pain. Yoga is always find the point at your physical edge before the point of pain. Find where you're struggling, but you're not in pain, and breathe there. You're challenged. Healthy challenge. 2 more breaths here. And inhale, stand up onto your knees. We'll reach your arms out to the side and up to the sky. Exhale, hook your thumbs together. Gently reach, leaning your body to the right. So these left side ribs, left side stomach, stretching out. And on each inhale, notice it filling up with air. On each exhale, notice the curve through your body, the stretch, the challenge. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the left. Focus on the stretch through your right side body, the way it fills with air, the way it is curved and being pulled gently to your challenge, your edge. Inhale, come to the center, unhook your thumbs, hug your shoulder blades together, relax your shoulders away from your ears, And flip your hands so your palms are facing the sky. Find neutral in your pelvis. And tilt your chin up, opening your heart energy and your face to the sky. One breath here. Soak in the universal love energy. Inhale. Look up, or bring your head back to center. Bring your palms together above your head. And exhale. Maybe arch really gently through your back, reaching the crown of your head behind you. Inhale, come up. And exhale, sit your hips onto your heels. Reach your hands forward. Sink your heart to the ground. Relax here in puppy pose. Take a few deep, even breaths. Inhale, come onto your hands and knees. And exhale, sink your hips down, turning so that you're now laying on your back with your knees facing the sky. Take a moment to feel the way that your spine is relaxed onto the support of the ground. One more breath here. And bring the outside of your right ankle onto your left knee, sending that right knee away from your body, very gently sending that right knee forward. One breath here. Again, notice your spine connecting onto the ground, being supported as you breathe. And on your next inhale, you might want to bring your left knee towards your nose and clasp your fingers around that left thigh. Or you might have had that perfect stretch here, your edge here. If you did, bring your left knee towards your nose, flex that left foot as if you're standing on it, and gently press your right elbow into your right knee. Very gently adding some rotation into that right hip, sending that knee forward. 2 full breaths here. Shoulders released onto the ground. Face relaxed. Lower that left foot back to your mat if you did lift it, and lower your right foot back to your mat. Pause for 1 breath. The outside of your left ankle to your right knee. Send that left knee forward, gently encouraging it to stretch away from your body. 1 breath. And maybe on your inhale, bring your right knee in towards your nose, clasp your hands around the right leg, flex your right foot, and gently press your elbow into your left leg. sending that knee gently away. 2 more breaths here. Lower your right knee down, followed by your left. And then bring the soles of your feet together. Allow your knees to lower to each side. Now again, we want to support our body in all of these positions. So if allowing gravity to fully take effect on your knees feels like it's a little too much on your hips, then you can bring your hands either in a fist or flat, depending on the support that you need, underneath the outsides of your hips. You can tuck them in really close to your glutes, or you can bring them out a little farther to really nail down that exact point of support that your body's asking for. And then breathe. Wherever you end up in this reclined butterfly, the only thing that matters is that you breathe compassion into every cell, every water molecule in your body and around your body. Relax your heart and your mind into this pose. Keep breathing. Take this rest to notice sensations in your body. And also take this rest to muster up loving thoughts, motivational energies, and caring actions to the water molecules within you as well as without you. Saturate your area with the conscious shaping of the water molecules. In the air around you, in the farthest reaches of the deepest parts of your body and your mind, and in everything living and non-living that surrounds you. One more breath here. Slowly, gently bring your knees up towards each other, and then into your chest, wrapping your arms around your legs, hugging them in. You can gently rock your legs side to side, getting a little self-massage in your lower back. Continue to breathe intentionally and smoothly. And on your next inhale, hug your knees in a little tighter. Exhale, send those knees away from your body until they are stacked directly on top of your hips. And then send your feet up, pressing out through your heels towards the sky. Relax your shoulders and your back onto your mat. See if you can keep this integrity of ankles directly above knees, which are directly above your hips. Take a few breaths here. Now take one more inhale here. And exhale as slowly as you can muster, with as many breaths as it takes. Lower those legs down. As soon as your lower back comes off of your mat, go ahead and bend your knees. Keep that lower back stable and supported. And continue lowering those legs. And when you get there, bring your legs out straight. Arms down by your sides, palms facing up, open to the energy around you. These recently blessed water molecules that your thoughts alone have influenced. Relax fully and completely onto the back side of your body. Breathing out any tension. Sending love to any darknesses. Any undesirable thoughts, undesirable feelings, undesirable appearances. Send them extra love, extra acceptance, extra breath. This is the final resting pose of our practice, Shavasana. And this is when we're at maximum capacity of energy absorption. Any lessons you might have learned today, any inspirations you might have gleaned, allow them to fully integrate into your body through your breath. Relax into every part of you that's touching the mat. And then relax your upper body heavy onto your back body. Lay down. Keep your mind focused in this moment, in your body. Maybe even as your eyes are closed, your muscles are relaxed, you can picture all of the water molecules floating around in the cells of your body. Picture them being filled with love and changing at their microscopic level to be a complex, beautiful, and loved structure. Choose not to deepen any mental, emotional, or physical pain that you have. Rather, choose to acknowledge them. Let them know that they're heard. And they're accepted. Few more full, intentional breaths here. Gently start to deepen your breath. Deepen your attention even more within your body. Good boy. Stay. Engage first with the idea of movement. Preparing your body and your nervous system to come back online. Stop. Once you've engaged with the idea of movement, you might notice some of your muscles automatically engage. Now slowly engage with actual movement, wiggling your fingers and toes. Stretch your arms and legs. Stop. Thank you. Circle through your wrists and ankles. And as you're ready, bend your knees and roll on to one side, fetal position, using your arm as a pillow, relaxing here, heavy under the weight of gravity, free of tension, and full of the grace of mindful thoughts. One full breath here. If it's comfortable, keep your eyes closed and use your arms to press yourself up slowly and gently to a nice seat where we started this practice, with your weight even in your sits bones, energy tall through your spine, shoulders roll up, back, and down. Soften the muscles in your face. Bring one hand onto your heart and one hand onto your belly button. And for a few more moments, be present with whatever energy is swirling within you, and intentionally influence that energy to be filled with love and light. Your body as an extension of the earth. Earth as an extension of your body. Take care of you. Take care of us. Take care. One more deep, full inhale. And one more deep, full exhale. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Look down at your heart, bringing your attention deeper within your body. Find gratitude for your willingness to be here, your openness to send intentional thoughts to the molecules around you and within you. And gratitude for this earth, for having supported us for so long, for all of these strange forces to come together that would allow a stardust formation like us. Namaste. I see you and I appreciate you. And thank you for being here. Bye. Thank you. Happy Earth Day. Do something wonderful for yourself and for our planet and for the people that you love today and the people that you don't love, because they're part of the planet too.